everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is me, NightmareXD. I'm finally returning to you guys. So welcome back. As you all know, I've been away for some time, but make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring on the bell and share with a friend because I am trying to get to 1K subscribers before the end of this year, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys help me with my goal and everything, and it'd be really greatly appreciated. And also, according to YouTube Analytics, only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed. So if you want to be subscribed, just know you'll be a part of an exclusive club, and you can always unsubscribe later because it is free. Now I'm going to be explaining what happened to me and where I went and everything, because I'm back now. Yay! I'm finally back on this channel. So I'm going to explain a bit about what happened and why I left so suddenly, and also maybe a small summary of what I think of some of the things that happened in the Minecraft YouTube community space after the few months that I've been gone. So that'll be interesting. So first I'm going to explain why I've been gone, and the reason I've been gone is because of schoolwork. I basically got grounded. Like, wow. Our YouTuber got grounded? What the fuck? And I got grounded like big time because I was struggling to do any of my classwork and things like that because, like I said, it's been a weird year with the pandemic, and I was doing okay in the fall semester, at least a bit better. I mean, I still had a lot of work to catch up then, but in the spring semester I kind of went through a depressive episode, essentially, like a really deep depressive episode where it was hard to even play Minecraft or talk with friends or things like that. And so schoolwork was not the priority, and I went from being a student that took dual enrolled classes and aced those classes, I had like a 3.8 GPA type thing, to suddenly failing and not being able to do my work and things like that. And it was really tough because no one understood that, and it was just kind of written off like I was being lazy and that I wasn't trying and that it's just all my fault about it, when really it's just, I was just trying, like, this is gonna be a dark statement, but I was just trying to like not die and things like that, and I wanted to focus on my mental health and things that made me happy, which was included with like this channel and the Dream SMP. But it got taken away from me because I was failing the classes and things like that. And so I was forced to do nothing but schoolwork for like 13 hours and then sleep. I was supposed to wake up, do schoolwork, sleep, I guess, and eat. And I wasn't allowed to do anything. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And I really did not enjoy that at all. And it just kept getting worse, honestly. Like, the more restrictions that were given to me, the worse that it got, honestly. And I wasn't really allowed to post on this channel, and as you could tell, like, from the comments that I love if you've been reading the comments, that I was just grounded. And I felt really bad, because this channel was going at a great pace and everything, and then I just had to stop uploading and things like that, because I was grounded about schoolwork, and I wasn't supposed to do anything but schoolwork, so if I posted a video, I'd get in trouble. But to me, it was really fucked up, honestly, because I really didn't feel like I was understood at all, like, in the situation or anything like that. And I was just forced to do schoolwork like all day. Like, that's just how it was, honestly. And that kind of thing can really fuck with you. So that's where I've been, and it's been the first year that I've ever failed any classes. And it's always been an issue with me that I struggle with schoolwork and things like that. But it was never this obvious. It was never something that anyone could point out or anything like that. It was it was it was still an issue, but it was undetected before really by teachers, or I was able to get the work done anyway. But it was still a hellish time in real life, like when school was normal. But I think a lot of people agree that and what? Well, anyway, that's how I felt about the whole thing. Like suddenly I went from appearing to be a great student, but the whole time I really wasn't. And it was always an issue. And it just, I was getting like yelled at like all the time and things like that. And yeah, it's just, no one just got that the mental health was their priority, because it's like, why would I be focusing on dual enrolled world civilizations if like I'm just trying not to KMS? Like, what? Like, sorry for being dark like that, but it's just the truth. And everything. But speaking of schoolwork and stuff and failing classes, that kind of goes to Dream's song. And I really liked Dream's song. Dream's song was cool. It's not the kind of song that I would usually listen to, but it's been a song that I've been playing a lot recently, and it just felt like it was really such a really good time. Like, I get that it was about Dream's experience as a child and everything, but it just felt like such a good time of year to release it, and a good thing for the time period, because I feel like this is a lot about, like, what happened today with, like, not today as in the literal day, but as in, like, what's happening with the pandemic and how we're kind of expected to, just kind of do online classes and be normal and things like that. But the school year is over now, so I'm free. NightmareXD is free. Everyone trended on Twitter. Just kidding. But that's kind of what happened. I got mega grounded about schoolwork, and everything, and it was really tough. Honestly, it was not a fun time. It was really not fun. I can't say I enjoyed it at all, because I really didn't. It's probably the worst year of my life, honestly. Like, I think a lot of people relate to that sentiment, but it's the worst I've ever been in, like, a long time, and I felt like nobody really got that, and I kind of wish that we just didn't do school this year. Like, I would have preferred to graduate later than to go for this shit and fuck up so much, basically. But, yeah. But yeah, speaking of Dream and his song, I don't get why people hate on it so much. Like, it's not the best song and everything, but it's really good for a beginner, and I can appreciate it that it has a message of some kind and it relates to his life and things like that. Like, I can really vibe with that, honestly. I guess it's kind of cool. Speaking of Dream, though, I want to get my thoughts on the whole speedrunning thing scenario. Which, to summarize it, I really don't care. But it's not that I don't care in a, like, I never cared about it, because I did. But I don't think it's as important as people make it out to be. And I want to say I feel a bit of secondhand embarrassment, or I guess firsthand, really, because I really defended Dream about it. Like, I really didn't think he cheated, which, you know, in his point of view, he really didn't, but he, like, kind of, like, accidentally did, I guess. He accidentally did a cheating, so I can't really say that he did cheat, because, you know, you can go read the pay spin and everything for that situation. But I don't think I was wrong to, because I still don't think that he intentionally went out there and cheated. And I think that Dream really did take his speedrunning seriously and everything, but it's just that fuck, you know where I'm going. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, a lot went wrong, it was a big mistake, honestly. um, and he could have reacted better to it and everything, but I understand what happened and everything, and I don't really care, but I still feel kind of silly that I defended him so hard about it. Like, I had get comments on YouTube being like, Dream's a manipulative snake, he cheated on a speedrun! And it'd be like, okay. Okay then. That's a take. That's a take. Like, I'd be making a video about his Dream SMP character, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, people talking about his speedruns in my comment, and I just didn't care. But yeah, I can understand why he took so long to say something after he found out about it, though, because, like Dream has ADHD, and a part of ADHD is having rejection sensitivity dysphoria, so I think that played a big part in, for one, how he initially responded to it, and also why he felt so ashamed to say anything once he did find out that he actually kind of did cheat. Well, that's just my take on it. You can comment on your take below, but just don't get super heated at each other or anything, and everything. Like, don't be super hateful about it. But now I want to talk a bit about the lore. Like, have you guys been feeling about Dream SMP lately? I don't really know how to. I don't really know how to feel about everything, I guess. I guess I could say that. Like, I don't... How do I word this? I love the lore how it currently is, but I'm starting to feel like it's becoming too much like a production, if that makes any sense. Like, it's still really cool, but in some ways I feel like it's becoming, like, less about the server and improv and more about, it's more obviously scripted now. And I'm not saying that's bad, necessarily, because, like, I think Quackity's lore streams and everything are incredible. Like, they're so cool. But it's quite different, really. And I feel like there's missing of people just getting on and playing. Like, I feel like people just log in for lore now, and then they disappear for weeks, and that's not really what I enjoy. And I liked how the first 2 seasons, like, the whole Manberg arc and then the Exile arc, I really liked how people logged on still just to play, or have semi-lore. And they didn't just log on to do an hour stream of lore. But now it just feels like people are just doing, like, straight up full-on lore, and kind of ignoring everything else, or not really being on, and I feel like it makes it feel too much like a production. And there needs to be in between, like, there needs to be things in between just, like, straight up production value or whatever. I walked off. But does that make any sense? I hope it does. To me, it makes sense. You can tell your opinion below. But I feel like it's become too produced now, where it just doesn't feel like I'm not as immersed in it as I once was. Because before, like, it's gonna be embarrassing, but before Wilbur even said that it was scripted, like, I had no clue. Like, I knew that obviously, like, it was fake, because obviously it's a server, but I thought that everything just happened, and it just happened. Like, it was come up on the spot, and people just rolled with it. Like, I didn't know that there was, like, a planned improv thing there. Like, at one point, I genuinely thought that, like, that it was just a server, and things just randomly happened like that. And that they were just so good at that because they were content creators, or things like that. Which, that's interesting. Like, I had no clue. And then the Exile arc, I clearly knew that it was. But, I didn't really, how do I word this? It still felt the same with the Exile arc and, like, both parts of it. Press the button. I don't know, I'm confused. Oh my god, I walked off right away. Oh, who cares? Okay. I'm fine. I'm also really bad at parkour, by the way, so don't judge me. I've been practicing. Like, I honestly didn't even used to be able to do jumps like these, like, at all. I kind of have a bad setup as well. Like my setup's kind of scuffed, so it's a bit harder for me to play Minecraft. But yeah, I think the reason I love Rambu's lore so much is because it's so much less like, it doesn't feel like a production. It feels like genuine improv, and I think Rambu's really good at improv. But it makes sense because he used to play D&D, so it makes sense that he's like so good at the improv stuff because that's what he's used to. While other people are more used to, you know, making scripted things and going off a script and a plan, everything like that. But I think Rainbow's my favorite streamer right now, honestly, out of everybody. But it's like kind of funny that I like his variety content more than I like his Minecraft streams for Rambo. Like, I won't miss the Life is Strange stream or the horror game stream or anything like that, or what game did he play the other day with Tommy and George and Tubbo? It was some kind of like tank game or something, I don't know. But like, I won't miss those. I'm more inclined to skip a Minecraft stream though. I think Rambo's a really good variety streamer. Like, he's a variety streamer at this point. At least in my eyes, in my heart. But yeah, who's your favorite Dream SMP character, by the way? Oh my god, that Technoblade lore stream last night, or yesterday, that was absolutely crazy. Like, him being locked in the prison now. Oh my god. That's absolutely wild. But it seems like he has a plan. He doesn't seem freaked out about it, which I don't know how he's gonna get out, because he seems so confident he's not gonna be there for long, which I don't get, but maybe Technoblade will realize that, like, that he's not unstoppable. Like, I can see that happening with him being trapped in the prison with Dream, right now. But he seems really he seems too calm about it, so I'm kind of wondering what's up. Like, what's the plan here? I can't imagine his character liking a prison, because it's just... it doesn't make any sense for me for that his character would like a prison, so I could see him targeting it anyway, even if he didn't get trapped in there. But it's just gonna make him target it even more. And, you know, ironically, this arc is kind of making me a bit of a Dream apologist. Like, you would never hear me say that before, but I feel like right now, Dream's character is the one that's being victimized the most, in a way. But I can't in full heart say that because he did kill Tommy, and Tommy's obviously struggling the most. But in some ways, I feel like Dream's character, like, needs to help the most right now, and I feel like Warden Sam's gone a bit mad. Quackity's the new villain, and I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about Dream's character, because I can't in heart say that, that I'm an apologist for him, because he's done a lot of bad stuff, and things like that. But I'm becoming a bit of a Dream apologist in this arc. Except for when he killed Tommy, but it's kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about Dream's character, if I'm being honest. Why am I just walking off? It doesn't make any sense. I'm really bad at parkour, guys, I'm sorry. But, yeah, that's how I feel about everything, like, honestly. I'm really excited to when Tubbo and Rambo are gonna meet up. It's just, I'm so anxious about when that's gonna happen, because they keep teasing it, and, you know, apparently it's gonna be on a Tubbo stream, and, like, what if it's the one day I miss it? I miss a Tubbo stream, and everything. Like, it's gonna be crazy, and I have no clue when to expect it, but I'm really excited for it. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna end this video here, but this is just me kind of rambling and me explaining where I've been. I'm sorry I've been gone and everything, but like I said, I got super mega grounded, and I was in a big depressive episode and things like that. But happy Pride Month to everyone as well. Make sure if you can to donate to the Trevor Project. They're a suicide prevention project for LGBTQ youth. You guys should definitely donate to that. And also, if you can't come out or anything from safety, that's totally okay. Just wait for when you're safe to come out and things like that. And it's okay to be closeted or to not be open about it. It's also really cool to be open about it, because it's really, like, freeing to be open about it, but just to know that you're not alone and everything, and if you can't come out, that one day you're going to be able to, and things like that. And no matter what your sexuality and gender are, or things like that, or how you identify, even if all the hate that's out there, there's still going to be people out there that love you and support you, and that you're valid no matter what. So yeah, happy Pride Month, everyone. I did originally want to upload this on the first day of Pride Month, but I had an issue with my regular recording software, so you may notice that the quality is different, and also that I have Facecam now, because I'm using OBS, and usually I don't use OBS, but the recording software right now is kind of freaking out and not actually recording anything, so I'm just using OBS. You might notice a drop in the quality because something wrong with my OBS settings, but I still hope that you guys appreciate it and like this video anyway. But do make sure to subscribe to be part of the Exclusives Club. I am really trying to get to 1K, and I feel kind of bad I had to stop my channel momentum from where it was going and things like that from before. But hopefully now I'm back and everything, and I'll be posting more content for you guys that you guys can enjoy and watch and everything. Let's see if I can do parkour backwards. We'll see. Subscribe! Yeah, thank you, everybody. Bye! Tell me what kind of content you want to see from me in the future and everything. Bye!